Okay, so the next is animation in Angular. Animation provides the illusion of a motion. HTML element changes styling over the time. Animation can improve your application and users experience. Angular's animation system is built on CSS functionality. It means we can animate any property that the browser considers animatable. Animatable means that property's value can be changed after a given time. Okay, so we'll see how to use animations in Angular application. First, we need to enable the animation support by importing browser animation module from @angular /platform browser /animations package. So as we see here, we have imported this browser animation module. This browser module is also required for the animations. Then the second is importing animation functions into components from the @angular /animations module. Okay, so as we see here, we have imported this trigger function to write trigger names, state to define different state of the that elements, and the style, animate, transition from this @angular /animations package. Then the next step is the add animation metadata property in a component metadata. As we see here, we have written this animations metadata property which takes the array as a value. Yeah. Then add triggers in animations array. As we see here, we have added this trigger with its name, and the trigger code will go here. So as you see here, this is a syntax to write a trigger in Angular animation, and we'll add this trigger name to the elements in our template. To add these animation triggers to the elements, we'll use this syntax square bracket @trigger name and the expression. So this will, in this way, will attach the animation triggers to the specific elements in the Angular template. Okay, so till now we have seen that we have imported uh, browser animation module. We have imported the animation functions in our component. We have added the trigger name, and then we have added that trigger to a specific element. So the next step is write the actual code for each trigger, that is what will be the different states in that trigger. So as we see here, we have written that these two states will be there in our Angular animation. So writing the states, we use this state function, and we'll write the name for that state, and the second argument is the style function, which will take the actual styles for that state. So as we see here, we have added this open state, and we have added these styles for the open state, that is height will be 200 pixel, opacity 1, and the background color will be yellow for the open state of the element. Then the next is we have written the closed state, and we have added some styles if the element state is closed. As we see here, height is 100 pixel, opacity 0.8, and the background color will be blue. And then we have written the transitions for the from one state to the another state, as we see here. So and this will animate for 1 second. So this means while transitioning the states from open to the close, it will take 1 second to animate the CSS properties. So the properties will be, it will take 1 second to changing this property when we go in open state, and when we go in a closed state these properties will apply. It will take 1 sec, it will take 0.5 second. As we said here, for open to the closed state will animate it for 1 second, and for closed to open state will animate it for 0.5 seconds. So in this way we can add animation support in our Angular application for specific elements. So the summary is, we'll import the browser animation module, and then we'll import the different animation function in our component. Then we'll write this animations property in a component metadata, and it will take as an array, and we'll write the different triggers, different states, and the different transition in this animation array. And then we'll add the triggers in this way using the trigger name, and we'll add this trigger name to the elements, and then we'll write the states, and then we'll write the transition for changing the states, means navigating between the different states.